Divorce can be an incredibly difficult and emotionally taxing experience, especially for the men involved. It's important to understand all of the steps and considerations that go into filing a divorce petition in order to make sure you're making decisions based on facts, not emotions. In this video, we'll cover the necessary documents needed to file for divorce in different countries: the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, and Canada, as well as provide tips about potential actions that could help save your marriage or at least minimize harm caused by the breakdown of your relationship. Let's get started. Before beginning any divorce process, it is essential to gather all of the relevant documents required by each country so you know what information needs to be submitted during the proceedings. In the United States, you will need copies of your current financial records, such as bank statements and tax returns, both personal and business related. These must be signed by both parties if they are joint accounts, a copy of your marriage certificate, any formal separation agreements between yourself and your spouse if applicable, proof of residency for at least 6 months prior to filing for divorce within that state, copies of any existing custody arrangements or court orders related to child support visitation rights in the United Kingdom, your full names, dates of birth and national insurance number, evidence that you have been living together as husband and wife, for example, tenancy agreement or council tax bill with both names on it, details about children under 18 who live with either spouse name and DOB, financial details including income and assets owned separately jointly, estimated value, etc., current address where service should take place for petitioner only, other addresses used since separation date for both parties. In Australia, birth certificates, original ones issued by registry offices, only changes made after issue won't count. Marriage certificate includes paperwork from overseas marriages too, court orders relating custody arrangements or child support payments if applicable, proof that you have lived together as husband and wife, for example, joint tenancy agreement or utility bills with both names on them. Names of children under 18 who live with either spouse, include their dates of birth too in Canada. Birth certificates for both parties to the divorce, marriage certificate, copies of all documents related to assets and liabilities, including property division agreement if applicable. Now let's move on to some key points around saving a marriage before contemplating a divorce. Firstly, it is important not rush into things when faced with marital problems, but try instead look at what might have led up until this point in time so patterns can hopefully be broken going forward, which may ultimately lead towards reconciliation rather than separation. Secondly, try talking openly, honestly, without blame, shame, and inaccuracy, but focus more upon solutions, understanding, compromise, respect, generosity, kind words, thoughtful behavior, mutual trust, acceptance, hope, forgiveness, love, patience, sympathy, empathy, honesty, joy, peace, faith, courage, compassion, joy, happiness, contentment, appreciation, grace, gratitude, humility, loyalty, selflessness, gentleness, goodness, kindness, tolerance, mercy, sincerity, optimism, creativity, diligence, prudence, justice, wisdom, discernment, reverence, integrity, responsibility, reflection, mindfulness, kindness, encouragement, affection, sacrifice, unity, harmony, patience, solidarity, companionship, devotion, fidelity, commitment, empathy, truthfulness, accountability, authenticity, vulnerability, transparency, accountability, growth, progress, resilience, equanimity, serenity, prayer, meditation, contemplation, all wonder, stillness, silence, community, stewardship, magnanimity, forbearance. Finally, never forget how much there was once, loved one another, continue, do care, attention, nurture, positive outlook, despite differences, strive, always learn, communicate, better skills, negotiate, create win-win outcomes, work together, bring best out, family members, even though times tough, remember life journey shared, now apart, remain focused, hope, future, reuniting, brought closer again, hopefully couple will reach peaceful resolution, conflict regardless, results, stay committed, children, welfare above anything else. This video does not provide legal, financial, or tax advice. The information provided in this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as legal advice. If you require legal advice, please contact a qualified attorney, for example, by signing up for a free course on our website Divorce Lab Pro. We will connect you with a elected lawyers or other experts you may need. Join our free course to learn how to navigate the divorce process. Learn about the negative impact of divorce on you, children and family, and how to protect your rights. Elected experts are available to help men through this difficult time. Get it free now at Divorce Lab Pro. Understand the laws in your state or country regarding divorce and know what documents you will need to file a petition. Research any possible legal ramifications of filing for divorce, such as division of property, alimony payments, child custody arrangements, and sue them so that you can be prepared. Seek out counseling services from a mental health professional to help you assess whether pursuing a divorce is the best decision. Consult with an attorney who specializes in family law if needed. Make sure they are not advocating for either party but rather just providing sound legal advice. Gather all necessary records, such as financial statements including bank accounts, tax returns, employment records, marriage certificates, and other relevant documents related to your marriage and its dissolution. Obtain copies of any court orders that have been issued regarding the relationship between yourself and your spouse since it began, if applicable. Collect evidence relating to allegations of adultery or abuse made by either party during the proceedings. This could include photographs or videos taken at time of incidents, as well as witness testimony from those present when it occurred. Create an inventory list detailing all marital property owned jointly between both parties, such as automobiles, homes, real estate investments, etc., including approximate values assigned by each respective owner at time of purchase acquisition date if possible. Make sure that your former partner has no access whatsoever to any assets shared while married. Remove them from joint ownership, where applicable, before initiating proceedings against him/her in order to protect yourself financially from potential losses due post-divorce agreement signing days. Keep communication cordial throughout the process, regardless how difficult things may become. Avoid getting into heated arguments about details, which can further complicate matters unnecessarily down road ahead. Remember, children are often watching too, so set a good example for them on how to handle disagreements properly, within reason, even when emotions are running high. Do not destroy any important documentation pertaining directly back towards marriage itself without first consulting a lawyer, just in case there needs to be referred back later point during proceedings. For example, emails sent between two parties before they split up. Try to remain open-minded and considerate towards co-parenting ideas proposed by ex-spouse, even though it might be hard to swallow sometimes. This way both parents still able to provide reasonable level care their offspring despite differences separating them nowadays apart makes transition smoother. Kids involved eventually better off, long-term benefit everyone concerned. Navigating through a possible divorce situation is never easy, but knowing what documents are needed beforehand from different countries can definitely help make things smoother, easier, less stressful along way. Also, being aware how detrimental effect breaking down family unit, especially young kids, highly recommend seeking counseling, legal advice, professional guidance. Ensure doing best interests everyone concerned. Always encourage couples seek means reconciliation, maintaining happy, fulfilling lives. Far away option possible, sometimes hard accept certain circumstances, however remaining strong, resilient, staying true values, beliefs, morals, principles helps cope difficult situations, better appreciate importance relationships lifetime. Thank watching. Talk soon. Join our free course to learn how to navigate the divorce process. Learn about the negative impact of divorce on you, children and family, and how to protect your rights. Elected experts are available to help men through this difficult time. Get it free now at Divorce Lab Pro.